just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. We're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from the desert. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Throwing right away is Dart. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. Down the right sideline. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 41 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run here with the rookie. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Higgins sent in motion. Thrown out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. That one is good. And the Bucs will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jeanty. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Once again, it's Jeanty. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raider 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll go again with Jeanty. Big opening up the middle. And he'll take this one in. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Vegas. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Finding space inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That one's good for 29.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
You managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play. From the 20, here's 2nd and 6. The throw is Dart. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there for that. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Higgins sent in motion. Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
To throw is Dart on 1st and 10. That is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the air once more is Dart. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's complete to Coleman. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they go to work on first and goal. Genty, touchdown! What a standout performance early on in this one. That's his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Buccaneers 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Dart on first and 10. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On second down, here's Henderson. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
In motion comes Andrews. On first down, Dart. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Throwing is Dart, moving to his right. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown Buccaneers. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs move back to within one.
Raiders 14, Buccaneers 13.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable second down.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten yards, but it will set up third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It's 3rd and 4. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
To throw, it's McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. That is taken at the 10. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Catch made, right side by Wilson. 2nd down, they need 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Dart. His throw left side is complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll get that to Wilson. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Dart gonna throw it again. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him And we'll bring up third down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
To the air again goes Dart. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll go, and here's Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Tyler Boone set to kick off.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of
17 yards, the gain there. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready up.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Raiders. That his second TD catch of the season.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line. To
throw, it's Dart on first and 10. That's To the right side, he's got Andrews. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
A gain of 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
In motion comes Andrews. 3rd and 2, and it's Dart. And it looks like he's going to have enough indeed. The referee does signal. It is a first down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
On the zone read, a give to Henderson. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
On the jump. Go, go. Hawks, 19 tight, 19 tight. Less than 19. Go.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 15.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On 2nd down, Dart. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Travion Henderson. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's another Buccaneers
23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down. On the handoff, Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Once more, it's Henderson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
At the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Dart. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
First and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
And the tackle is made at about the 6.
Number 2 brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here now, second down and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Dart. Moving outside the pocket. This is Hart toward the side of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Greg, what a great play call down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands he's got that big-bodied tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender. And it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down at 6. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Take over first down 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready. Let's go now.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
41-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. Quick throw here is complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
The 14-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 5-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Take off.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
19, 18.
Henderson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
just made a sweep with the diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome New Orleans with the edit.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Higgins sent in motion.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And now it's 3rd and goal.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but with the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
In motion comes Andrews. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. Flush to his right. This is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Vidal. And the Raiders are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He gets free. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 95 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Dart. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and short. Here's Dart. Well, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that'll set up 4th down. Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. So 4th down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. Back deep is Marcus Jones. That's fielded at about the 18. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Probably stop your head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. That's a move that deserved more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll try to run forward. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They put Wilson in motion. They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
To the air again goes Dart. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Here's Genty. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll go again with Genty. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling.
3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Once again, it's Genty. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10. Dart. Out to his right. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 at his pass, the 40-yard line. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That complete to Henderson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Here's 1st down.
A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
In motion comes Andrews. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Higgins sent in motion. Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker
That should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.